All right, as we showed you last night, Democrats' radical extremism hit a new level when 2020 hopeful Bernie Sanders made the shocking admissions. Oh, yeah, felons, including the Sarnoff brothers, terrorists, pedophiles, murderers, they should be allowed to vote. Now, President Trump's re-election campaign responded to these outrageous comments, calling it deeply offensive, and some more embarrassing comments from Sanders are now resurfacing. Oh, look at this. 1971, Sanders harshly criticized, get this, millionaire senators. He said they're immoral. He's a millionaire senator. Why would he say that about himself? I wonder if Bernie stands by that today. Now, Sanders will soon have more company in the already crowded 2020 race. Matter of fact, hours away from creepy, crazy Uncle Joe Biden expected to throw his hat into the ring, but the former VP is already facing a possible setback. According to sources, Obama, who he served under for 8 years, won't endorse him or any 2020 candidate early in the race. A lot of confidence in you, Joe. Joining us now with reaction, senior advisor for Donald J. Trump for president. That would be President Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm great. Thank you.
You've been busy.
Of course. We've all been busy, Sean.
I know. All right. So do you have a preference? See, I think actually Biden would be perfect because Biden's not going to have to answer by the time 2020 comes around everything that happened under their watch. He's going to answer for their crappy economy and 13 million more Americans on food stamps,
Right.
8 million more in poverty. Then the question is, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Yep. Listen,
Simple.
It doesn't matter, Sean, who this president is running against. I always say that I think he's going to win easily. First of all, let's let Joe Biden get in the race. He's been saying for months now that he's going to get in the race. It hasn't happened yet. We will see tomorrow if it happens. But he certainly right now seems to look the most sane out of the candidates that we've seen, the 20 candidates now that we've seen throw their hat in the ring for 2020. That's for sure, and that's saying a lot.
Listen, he still has to defend the things we're going to learn about abuse of power, corruption. Attorney General Barr used the word spying on the Trump campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Stefan Halper was recruited to talk to Papadopoulos and Carter Page and Sam Clovis. Then, of course, the dirty dossier, the New York Times is saying, that might have been a disinformation propaganda thing that Hillary bought and was used to influence the campaign and backdoor the president's election.
I think there's a lot that the Obama White House and the Obama administration is going to have to answer to when it comes to all the background on this. And hopefully for the good of our country, we really find out how this all started and we get to the bottom of it. It doesn't look good. Our attorney general said that there was spying on our campaign in 2016. But listen, again, at the end of the day, if Joe Biden gets in the race, let's even see if he makes it. The number of candidates that are so radically far left now in this field is unbelievable. So I don't know. Maybe Joe Biden doesn't stand a chance. Maybe they're looking for somebody that's so far outside of the norm, which is crazy to me because I don't think the American people are going to get behind somebody like this.
You don't support a 70% marginal tax rate for individuals, 90% marginal tax rate for individuals, no oil, no gas, no combustion engine.
No airplanes, no cows.
I want cows. I like cows. I love them.
I mean, all this
stuff. Soft noses and everything.
All this stuff is so crazy. And then you have, as you were just talking about, Bernie Sanders suggesting that someone that would use an event that is such a tradition in America, like the Boston Marathon, as an opportunity to maim and murder scores of people, including children, Sean. And these individuals should be allotted a right to vote. Are you kidding me? It's crazy that we're even talking about this.
All right. So I remember one day being mad at the president. The day he becomes president, he makes the comment, let's bygones be bygones. We'll leave Hillary alone. Let her. Okay. We hear Hillary today. I thought then it was a mistake. And I don't think he's thinking that anymore. You see, This is the FBI investigation, the Nunes report, House Intel, bipartisan Senate, now Mueller, no collusion, no obstruction. And still, they cannot control themselves, media or Democrats. That, to me, helps you.
Oh, of course it helps us. I mean, everybody on the left is so unhinged that there wasn't anything in the Mueller report. Now it's finally out. Now we can finally take a look at it. And again, as we've all said from the beginning, no collusion. There's nothing that this president has done wrong, but look at all he's accomplished, Sean, despite the fact that they have tried every single day to say that he did something wrong, that our campaign did something wrong. They fight him every day. They resist him every day. They obstruct everything he wants to do all the time. And yet this country right now under this president is the most successful that it has been in decades.
What is it? We have an announcement coming up after the show. It's coming up later in the show. Not after the show.
I thought it was going to be that I'm pregnant.
Oh, I didn't know if I could say that. That's the other big. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, do you know yet, boy, girl? Your little boy is he's big and he's really handsome.
Big. He is big. He'll be a great big brother, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Okay. All right. Should we take bets? Am I allowed to get in that?
Maybe you should tell me.
Well, congratulations. Happy, healthy is the most important. The president has an incredible capacity to compartmentalize. Not even though he's fighting and dealing 2+ years with this, but then to fight for all the things he promised. The one thing that a politician usually doesn't do is keep their promises. But even the border, you name the issue, justices that he appoints, the biggest tax cuts, ending regulation, energy independence, still fighting to get rid of all of Obamacare.
You look even at our rallies, Sean, we've had since the very beginning of the campaign in 2015 even, promises made, promises kept. And this is finally a president that actually means that. Not the all talk, no action politicians of the past. This is a president that has delivered on every single promise he made to the American people. And that's what we're running on in 2020.
Was this all hard for you, the family? How behind the scenes? The 2 years nonstop witch hunt?
It never feels good when people suggest that you did something wrong and you know you didn't. And for the president, for everyone that worked on this campaign, and we worked our hearts out on this campaign, it was unlike anything I've ever been a part of, and I feel so honored.
You're a big part of it.
To have done it. Of course, it doesn't feel good, but we all knew that the truth would come out one day. Sadly, you still have people who are trying to find something wrong that any of us did. They won't find it. They can keep looking.
Last time you were here, I said to you, if he cured cancer and gave every American $5 million and adopted their stupid agenda, they'd still hate him.
That's true.
Congrats on the baby. Great news.
Thank you
Great
very
news.
much.
All right.